Coming up in this episode of Sailing Gemini, we leave Eriskay and head north to Lochmaddy, and we actually get to sail in this one. We are sailing! So we're just leaving now, and it was a really good anchorage and stuff. A bit rough this morning. Helen's just up there now getting the ties off the sail, because we've just seen a boat sailing past before, so we're definitely going to get sailing now. We just don't know how long for. Sort of, yeah. I'll just have to attach the sail. Goodbye. Nice little anchorage. So we've just left Eriskay, and we've had wind. We've had the sails up. Reef, one reef in the main, and the head sails up. So we had about 10 knots of wind before, and it's just dropped back now to 5.8, which isn't really, you know, it's not going to benefit us. We're only doing 3.4 knots with the tide against us at the minute. The tide changes about 1:30, 2 o'clock. So hopefully then the wind fills back in and we can get the engine off. At least we can get the sails up today. There's been no wind at all for weeks, so it's nice just getting a bit of balance on the boat. We went through a big overfalls patch before, and it was good just having a bit of balance, wasn't it? That's it really. Where are we going, Helen?
We're going to Lochmaddy.
Lochmaddy. And what's in Lochmaddy?
Showers.
Hey!
They got everything there apparently, so yeah, it'll be good. And there's a couple of days of bad weather coming in, so
yeah,
marina will be good.
Yeah, we've been out for 5 days.
Yeah.
So
should be there, what, about 6:30, something like that? It's going to take about 7 hours.
At the minute it's in 7:30, but when the tide changes, we're punching against the tide at the minute. We knew that anyway. We just wanted to get in at a decent time, didn't we?
Well, the sun's out again. So
the sun's out, yeah. It seems to be burning off all the cloud. There's another boat just ahead of us at the minute. Yeah, we're getting quite close actually. I don't know if he's just sailing, and we've got the motor on as well. So, and then after Lochmaddy, the plan is Stornoway.
Well, we haven't decided yet.
We haven't decided.
I think it's a bit of a push up to Stornoway, isn't it? Lochmaddy.
Yeah, well, same as this.
Is it the same as this?
A little bit more.
Yeah.
It's about 37, 38 miles. Yeah. So you're looking at 8 hours plus. Yeah. We'll come back to you soon. We really want to get this engine off. Really, really want to get it off. I'll be so happy. But it was fine before, because we were hitting 5.6 knots. And we'd seen the rough bit coming up, we thought, we'll just leave it, get to the other side. Wind died. So hopefully it picks back up again. And we'll get back to you soon when we are not motor sailing. So we're 2 hours into our trip now, and we're motor sailing. It's just not enough at the minute to turn the engine off. It's our usual thing. It was like 10 knots, 12 knots or something like that, and now it's died out. We found that the wind is picking up after tomorrow, so hopefully we can get sailing. We're going to spend the night in Lochmaddy and just get a few things organised and fill the water tank up and fuel and stuff like that, and if we need any food. And Helen's making some tomato soup and bread and butter at the minute. I'm starving, I'm ready for it. See, the sail just keeps on folding in. Got the head sail up as well. The main sail up, sorry. But it's beautiful. See if Helen has my tomato soup ready yet. Whoop. You making soup there?
Making soup, fella.
Tomato soup, I can smell it, smells lovely. And lovely bread and butter. Our last bit of bread and butter. Yeah, this wind's just dying down again. It's like not even a knot now. So we'll just see about taking this head sail down maybe soon, after lunch. Get the head sail down after lunch. There's no point having it up if it's not doing anything, is there? I'll leave the main up there. Just gives you that little bit of balance when the wind does kick in. Well, if it does kick in. Doing 4 knots, no 3.8. We've got the tide against us still, changes in another 50 minutes. Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
This is what you need on a 9-hour crossing. Tomato soup, bread and butter. It's good for your stomach. I thought you were doing an engine check there.
What?
I thought you were doing an engine check there.
Well, I am. Just checking the tomato soup's not dripping on it.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun. We are sailing. Look at this, peaceful. The wind's just picked up for a bit, so I thought I'd make the best of it and turn the engine off. Look at that. So peaceful. Oh, who's that?
Hiya.
Hello. Are you only coming out because we're sailing?
Yeah.
So nice, isn't it?
Very
How nice is that?
Very peaceful.
The only noise is the auto helm.
Once you get the wind vane working, we'll have that.
No, I don't think it's enough wind probably still for the wind vane. But look how flat the seas are as well. We're just sailing along. Yeah. Might just have to adjust the head sail a bit there. And we are not really halfway yet. What's it say there on the chart?
To go, 11.4. Or is that what we've done?
That's probably what we've done.
11.4.
Yeah,
And how far is it?
27. No, 37.
37.
Yeah.
No, bit scary out there. Now,
So what time is it?
it's 2:45.
2:45.
Yeah.
So we're probably looking at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Especially if we're going to be sailing.
Well, if we're going at this speed, we're looking at 11:30.
Honestly. What speed are we going? I think the wind's dropping
Do you
again.
really want to know what speed we're going?
Yeah.
2.2.
Oh. But we're sailing.
We're sailing. It's good to give the boat a little rest, even if it's just for half an hour.
Yeah. So we've had to put the engine back on. The wind dropped back to like, what was it, 2?
Something like that.
Even less than that, like 1.5. There's another pot ahead as well. Yeah, so we've put the motor back on and we're going along at 4.3. We've still got a half an hour of tide against us in a minute. So, nothing we can do about that, except we're just wait and relax. I get tired there, it's not easy sailing. Helen was on the helm there for half an hour. While I was downstairs having a nap. No, leave him. As soon as you start sailing, you just want to have a wee nap. Because it goes peaceful and quiet. And then the big motor's back on. It's getting quite a dull day now. And you can feel the cold as you head more north as well. What's for dinner tonight?
I told you I'm eating at the hotel.
That's not on a budget.
Well, that's your budget, I've got my own. There's chicken skewers.
Oh yeah.
Skewers.
Yeah.
And some new potatoes.
We need to get a barbecue as well. Wait, no barbecues left. I thought we had 2 in there. Probably just get a big bag of charcoal this time. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. You start to get a bit bored or a bit silly when you're out here, don't you? Especially whenever the motor comes back on, you get really silly and pissed off. Well, we'll be in the marina soon. straight into the marina. Helen will be off up the road for a shower while I check the boat out and hose it down, and then I'll go and have a shower if I can get my boxers off after all these days. Only joking. This is the first time in about 4 weeks I've put a coat on. Obviously the UK and everywhere else has been in a heat wave for the last 3 or 4 weeks, but now we're heading north. You can feel the cold. I was just sitting there before and the sun just went down behind me and I was like, whoo, that's cold. Straight down, Helen, get the coats, and just looking for a hat for me at the minute. But yeah, how far have we got to go now? Yeah, still about 15 nautical miles at the minute, and we're doing about 4.6, 4.7 knots. That's it in the distance. So see Lochmaddy, and the wind's going to be shifting round onto the nose soon, I think, so I might have to drop the sails completely. Hopefully not, but it's not looking good. And the tide's turned a little bit as well. We've got a half a knot with us now, so that's good. But it's very dull. So the wind's picked up a little bit again, which is good. And we're about an hour and a half away from Lochmaddy, but it's definitely got a lot colder. I didn't think it would have been putting the monkey hat on today, but yeah, definitely. I think the sail needs a little bit trimmed again, just a minute. The wind's coming right round on your nose, just slowly, so I'm just pinching a little inch every time. You can see here it's starting to come around the back of the sail. But it's good that we're sailing, that's good. But I haven't got far to go. We're sitting at about 4.8, sometimes 5 knots at the minute. But we also have a lot of growth on the bottom of the boat that I didn't say about. So we need to find somewhere to get it off. It's just slowing it right down. When we left the boat in Malik, it's like a tropical kind of climate in Malik, and in the harbour it grows really fast. When we came back to the boat, everything was covered. The prop barely even turned when we started the engine. So we'll have to find a way of getting it cleaned. It makes a massive difference to the bottom of the boat and the speed, the hull speed. So that's on the list as well. And Helen's made a lovely little cup of tea, and I dipped my Mr. Creams in before. Just had to take the head sail down now. The wind's shifted round. If you look up there at the wind vane, the top, the arrow's nearly right round, pointing. Well, we're heading north, so it's nearly right on our nose, and it won't be long until we'll have to take the main sail down as well. It's up at the minute though. So we just dropped the main sail now, and this has started raining a bit. Helen's just on her way back. You have to go round that way, Helen.
Right.
You got it, yeah? Through. That's it. Yeah, and then just bring it down the middle. I can take it off you here if you want.
You won't forget I can stand on the solar panels.
I know. It is good. You can stand them ones, isn't it?
Very slippy.
Are they?
Yeah, this one's the damp.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, because it just started raining, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got about an hour to go. And Helen's just going to fasten that. Job done. Just need to tie that up better, it's my fault. Yeah, so 5.1 knots at the minute, and about an hour to go, roughly 5 miles. And you can see the land just in front of us. Felt like a really long one today because we were meant to be sailing, and it was a mixture of everything again, but at least we got sailing, and that's the main thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We got a sail in.
Yeah. At least got the sails up all the time as well.
Yeah. And then we were able to give the engine a rest for a while and stuff as well. And we've also got to see loads of little anchorages along here where people's been sneaking in behind little coves and stuff. So I've been looking them up on the way here, just to see. I'll tie that up in a second. We're just on our final approach in the Lochmaddy and the Outer Hebrides. It was a bit longer than we thought, wasn't it? That one. But we're just seeing pods of dolphins before. So we're hoping to see some soon. We know there's a lot of them around here now, which is good. So that'll be good.
Yeah, we want them playing at the front of the boat, don't we?
Yeah, we want them jumping at the front of the boat to get proper footage of them. But yeah, we're just coming in now. It's absolutely beautiful lands. Look at that. It's stunning. We're going in between this big rock and the mainland at the minute. There's a lighthouse on the far side as well. The harbour man didn't answer, so we're just gonna go and see what side we put our fenders out on and just pick up a pontoon if there's space. And if there's no space, I don't know what we're gonna do. Just drop the anchor out here. There's been loads of seals around as well around this area. But look at it, the water's just reflecting off the hills. So we're just arriving now, we're just coming down the loch and it's absolutely amazing. Look at this. It's just like a mirror. The mountains under the water. And this is Lochmaddy. Beautiful. So much wildlife around, isn't there?
You've seen deer.
You've seen deer, seals, dolphins,
Loads of birds.
all different kinds of birds. And there's anchorages everywhere. There's all little lagoons and places you can shelter. To be fair, I think this place would be good to shelter in general, all of it. But yeah, we're just heading over here. And there's meant to be a pontoon somewhere. That's a ferry terminal as well. So we'll stick the GoPro on and let you watch us mess it up as usual. Here goes nothing. And we're both tired.
I'm giving it to him, right?
You should stay over there. He'll come back to here and then we'll start. We need more space. How close, Helen? Close, Helen? That's good, thank you. Just took it on the any of them, that's fine. Right. You can get off, Helen, if you can, to the other one. Wow. Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we get a spring line on it.
Yeah.
So this is our first day in Lochmaddy, and what do you think of Lochmaddy?
There's not a lot here. There's a hotel, which we'll show you just now, and a shop, which I'm just about to go to. Dave went this morning.
I went to the shop this morning and something hit me in the arm and I was walking in and I looked and they had ropes dangling down my hand sanitizer on them. Never seen anything like it. It's a bit like Craggy Island out of Ballertade a bit.
The shower is good.
The Lochmaddy Hotel, the bar in here is good. We had a pint here last night and the food looked really good and it was fully booked last night, but I think that was just because it's Father's Day. And then they have a locals bar here, but it's out of our budget, so we'll have to go to the stores and buy some food. This is where the ferry terminal is as well. Ferry terminal comes in and go along this road. And that's the Arts Museum across the road. I went in there as well. There's a cafe and stuff in there. And a shop. And yeah, the houses around here are a wee bit different. They're all wooden. One of them looks like a scrapyard. And there's been a digger banging all morning, hasn't it?
Yeah.
There's been rocks, he's banging rocks. They're doing something above the harbour, so everyone's been kicking off and not wanting to pay. Because people's been trying to sleep so they can start sailing at 7 o'clock when the tide changes. But we're going to leave at 5 in the morning, hopefully, and do a long sail. We're going to be going about 9-10 hours from here to Stornoway. This will be good, if we make it. So we're just at the Lochmaddy stores. Oh, Jesus, what's that? So it's 5:10 in the morning and we need to be out there for 5:30 to catch the tide. We've got about a 10-hour sail ahead of us today. We're just leaving Lochmaddy now, just being hell and getting the inside sorted out and we can let go of the ropes and get out of here. Yeah, there's quite a lot of wind today. I think it's blowing 18 to 20 at the minute. It's quite windy in the anchorage as well. Or sorry, in the marina, Lochmaddy. I think it's all downwind sailing, so I'm going to put a reef in the main first and just see how it's going. When we get out there and then we can shake it out and adjust from there. So that's ready to go. Bye Lochmaddy. So that's the end of episode 9. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there was no adventures or adventure stuff in it, but we just had to get to Lochmaddy because we were shortening in for days to get back to the mainland. We didn't get to sail for very long in it, but we still did get to sail. We were happy for a little bit, weren't we? Yeah. The anchorage that we left in Eriskay was brilliant. It's highly recommended. Yeah, really the nice. Beaches on the other side of the island, and just an amazing place really, and nice people as well. And the little passage in the way there was nice. Lochmaddy, on the other hand,
very basic.
It's very basic. We were told it was great, but there was just nothing there. No. There was a ferry terminal and one pub and one shop really, and it was just like...
The food in the pub though, the hotel was really good, wasn't it?
The food in the pub was good, yeah, it was nice. Good. We couldn't get in on Father's Day, so we went the next day, didn't we? Yeah. The next night, and it was nice. And it wasn't expensive either. No.
And then they've got a little shop.
Oh yeah, you've probably seen the shop. Yeah, the shop was a bit different. They were following us around the shop and stuff as well. I don't know what, you know, they mustn't have cameras up there. But yeah, no, it was good. So, if you liked that episode,
please like, share and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, wait. We actually do sail. We're going down the east coast at the minute. And we're actually sailing. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.